Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to a new video. I know I look super casual today. We're gonna ignore it. Today is a day at home and we are packing. So, as I always say, my packing videos always seem to do really well on my channel, so thank you for watching. This is gonna be hopefully my least stressful packing video ever because I'm just taking a carry-on and my backpack. I'm heading back home to the US. I'm very excited. So, I'm going to keep this video, I'm going to try and keep it quite short and sweet because I just feel like it's not going to be too difficult. I have clothing that is still back in the US, so I have things I could wear, so I don't need to bring a lot with me. It is difficult because I am the kind of person who I like to just have all my things with me. Having my wardrobe half here, half in the US, I'm in the UK by the way, having my wardrobe here and there isn't fun. For the past few years, I haven't had my wardrobe all in one place, which is kind of sad as a girl who loves fashion, and I really like to take care of my clothing, but yeah, it's been difficult. So I'm really looking forward to going back. I'm going to see my family. I'm going to meet my nephews for the first time. They're twin boys, and I'm just so excited to spend time with everyone. And it's going to be much warmer. I'm finally going to get tan. It's going to be great. So heading back to North Carolina, and today is Sunday. And I'm leaving Tuesday, so it's crazy. I'm really excited. So I filmed some clips the other day that I'm gonna put in, and I've kind of been filming these videos is all over the place all the time, but I'll try and put it in an order that makes sense when I'm editing. We're just gonna go with it. So let's get started with this packing. It's not gonna be difficult. I'm telling myself it's gonna be really easy, not stressful at all. Let's get started. Starting off with liquids, because this is always the difficult part for me. I will probably mention this a few times in this video, but London Heathrow is quite strict when it comes to traveling out of there with liquids. This is the size bag that they allow. I'm not sure what size this is, but I'm used to traveling with a gallon size bag of liquids, but again, this is just, I have a carry-on bag, my personal item, and that's it. So I do have to kind of, again, narrow down what I'm bringing. First up, we have my go-to moisturizer. So this is the facial moisturizing lotion from CeraVe, and it's the PM one. This has saved my skin barrier. It's not the most hydrating moisturizer, but it really works for what I need it for. I use it morning and night, and I have so many good things to say about it. And yeah, it's really been helping with my skin barrier, so I really like that. I just wish that it came in a bigger size, but this is good for traveling. I just go through it so quickly. And then, of course, you already know I talk about this all the time. This is my La Roche-Posay sunscreen. I wear it on my face every single day, and I truly love this stuff. Again, I wish it came in a bigger bottle, but it's kind of pricey. But I will say this does last a long time for me, so this will be perfectly fine. And I really love it. I just wish they had this in the UK. I think they only, or the US, sorry. I wish they had this in the US. They only seem to have this mineral version that leaves a white cast, or they have the tinted one, but they don't have this one, and I don't know why. So the US needs to get on it because I love this stuff. Next is a new product that I'm trying out. This is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Neutralizing Gel. This is supposed to really help brighten up some red spots. I have a lot of red spots, which is called post-inflammatory erythema, and that has just been a battle. And so I'm praying that this worked because it was very expensive. I've used it a few days now. I feel like I've noticed something, but it could just be a coincidence, kind of the timing of it all. So we'll see. I've also got my niacinamide serum from this Q&A brand. I thought this would help with the redness, and it hasn't really, but it makes my skin so soft. So I highly recommend that as well. I love using this. I use it morning and night. But since I started using this, I've not been using it as much, but those are all my go-to skincare products. Oh, and of course, my eye cream. This is just the Olay Ultimate Eye Cream. It's nothing fancy, but it works for me. I just like to have an eye cream. It just feels hydrating. Then I've got eye drops because I wear contact lenses, and even though I don't sleep on an airplane, I do rest my eyes, and when I open them again, my contacts feel quite dry, so this is needed for me. Then I've got my Vaseline. if I can get them out with one hand. I just have the regular one and the rosy tinted one. I love both of them. I only started using this when I met my husband because he always uses this one, and his lips have always been incredibly soft, and I started using it, and since then I have never had chapped lips. So I love Vaseline. I think it's the best thing you could put on your lips, and this one's perfect for like light makeup days when you want something on your lips but nothing crazy, and it's just beautiful. So these are considered liquids, unfortunately, so they have to go in this bag. And lastly, I have the full size of this perfume, but again, because I am not bringing a checked bag, I can't bring it. So all I'm bringing for perfume is the Jo Malone English Pear and Sweet Pea little size. I found this on my night table the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a mini version of it. So I'll be bringing that just because that makes so much more sense. And I do still have to put my contact solution in here as well as my cleanser. But other than that, that is what's going in this bag. Oh, and then of course, makeup. I have all my hair products besides a scrunchie. I need to get that. But these are all the hair products I'm going to bring. So I've got all of that. I've also got some of this because in case I get a headache or I'm just not feeling well, I have that I could always take. And then in here, I'm going to have to take out the scissor. I know I can't bring scissors on the plane, I'm pretty sure. And then I have to double check if I can bring nail clippers, but if not, again, it's all good. I have family in the US and I can buy things in the US, so not a problem. And I've got a couple different tweezers as well because, I always struggle to know if you can bring tweezers on the plane. I end up, like, if I bring a checked bag, I always just throw them in there just to be safe. But I think last time what I did was I have my good tweezers. These are my good ones. And then I have, it's not focusing, but these are my good tweezers. And then I have this pair that I just got from Amazon. And because these are my good ones, I always throw these in a checked bag. And I put this in my carry-on just to see if they stop me at security, then it's fine, whatever. I have that one. But this time I'm not quite sure what to do because I don't have a checked bag. So I'm just going to look on the website to see what's allowed. And I'll go based on that. But again, it's not a huge deal. I can buy these things in the US. But for all these kinds of things, I will put them in here. And as I said, I'm going to bring my razor handle, and I'll leave the blades here, obviously, and I left some of them in the US last time, so I'm all good there as well. I think what I'm going to do next is clean my makeup brushes. So I'm just going to bring all of these because, again, it comes in this case. I will link anything I can. Oh, I'm knocking this tripod all over the place. I'll link anything I can below. I got this on Amazon. My backpack's from Amazon. Yeah, anything I can link, I will. But yeah, this is really great because it just folds right up. The plastic part comes up, you zip it up, and it doesn't take up much space at all. So I'm just going to bring all my brushes, and I have a beauty blender and a case for that as well. So I'm going to clean these things, and I'm going to start getting some other liquids together, like my contact solution and my facial cleanser. I decided that with body wash, it's just so much easier to bring a bar of soap rather than like a liquid form. That way it doesn't need to fit in this plastic bag. So I'm just going to bring a bar of soap, and I have a case for that as well, just to make things easier. And technically I don't even need to bring that. Again, like I could buy this stuff back home, so it's not a huge deal at all. Okay, so all of my makeup brushes are now drying. I just cleaned them. And I also cleaned my beauty blender. Did I say that right? Beauty blender. And I cleaned my cleanser like bottle and this little travel bottle. My contact solution will go in here. Cleanser in here, obviously. And I'm going to let those things dry until tomorrow. And then I can start putting them away. I'm also going to clean the case that my makeup brushes were in. Especially like the plastic part. Just to make sure that's all clean. And we will go from there. Now, when it comes to jewelry, I have mentioned this before. I really enjoy using this case from Amazon. Now, it is kind of big, but I have a lot of jewelry, and again, as you know, if you've seen any of my packing videos, you know that I like to have options, and I just don't like to be without. So, most of my jewelry is in here, but some of my nicer pieces have their own little pouch. I think some of these are empty though. But some of my nicer pieces have their own pouches, and I plan to bring these as well. I guess there are some things I could leave behind if I can plan out my outfits and then I just know certain jewelry just doesn't go with it. But overall, it's just most of my jewelry fits in this case, and it's just convenient, and it can fit either in my backpack or my suitcase, but I'm leaning toward putting it just at the top of my suitcase. So just in case you haven't seen any of my packing videos, I wanted to show you what the inside of the jewelry case looks like. You have a ton of compartments. I have mostly earrings, so that's what takes up a lot of this, but this is the bottom section. These are all the same size pockets, and then as you move up, hopefully I can do this, these pockets are bigger. I tend to put more bigger earrings or bracelets in here, and then at the very top, if you can see this, let's see. You've got these slots for all of your necklaces, and it locks them in, which I have to close those. But yeah, it's really great. Perfect if you have a lot of jewelry that you want to travel with. I do have a couple smaller jewelry cases, but again, you know me by now. But yes, I really love this. It's flat, easy to travel with, and it just has all of my jewelry essentials. So I have just gathered all of my things that I would like to bring. Now, again, I probably don't need all of this. And so I am probably going to narrow this down quite a bit. But again, it makes me a little sad. So what I'm trying to keep in mind is, again, what I have in the US already, and also the fact that it's going to be a lot hotter there. I want to wear my shorts. I want to wear tank tops, things that I don't always get the chance to wear here, even in the summer. So these are some things I want to bring. There might be some more things in the closet. This is all stuff from actually under the bed storage, because again, it's all summer pieces, things that have been put away because I haven't been able to wear them. So yeah, I have some loungewear, just a couple pieces. I have nice tops. I've got a couple like casual dresses. I've got tank tops, shorts. I have one bathing suit I'm going to bring because there's the pool back home, which I'm looking forward to. And then I've got some activewear as well because we plan to go on a couple hikes and I want to continue working out. So that's that. Again, there's probably more that I might add and a couple things I'll take away. But for now, I like that I have narrowed it down pretty well. Again, more pieces will be taken away, but I'm going to take a look in the closet and go from there. Okay, I feel really proud of myself. So I've narrowed things down. So I have to try on a couple things because I like to do that, and I recommend doing that before you go anywhere because sometimes you have an idea of an outfit in your head and then you try it on and it just maybe looks a little different or maybe not quite right. So it's always good to try things on, especially if you bought something new. Nothing here is really new. I mean, I haven't worn like these shorts yet, but I know they fit me. And so nothing here is really brand new, which is good, although the bras that I'm bringing are newer, and I just want to make sure they look all right under certain tops and dresses. So I'm going to try on a couple things, but for now, that's that with the clothing. I do need pajamas and socks and underwear and that kind of thing, but this is the main bulk of the clothing. And then for my shoes, I'm not going to put these super close to the camera, but I love these black sandals. They're just really casual, easy to wear with pretty much anything, and I love them. They're really comfortable. So I'm going to bring these, and they fit very nicely in the bottom of my backpack. I will show you. At the bottom, there is a zippered compartment for, I guess really probably shoes, I would imagine. And so they fit perfectly right there, and they're flat. So that works really well. So I'm going to put my sandals there. And then for other shoes, these are the ones I'm going to wear on the plane. And again, these will be really useful because I can wear these with so many outfits. But these are my white Stan Smith sneakers. Again, they're kind of dirty. I'm planning to clean them, but I'll just probably wait till I get to the US because there's no point doing it now. So I'm going to wear these on the plane, and I'll have these and my black sandals. And then, of course, I have some shoes in the US already. So I am making good progress, and I wish I could pack like this all the time. Honestly, this is a dream, but your girl likes to overpack, but not this time. And for bags, I have this like, it's made out of recycled water bottles, actually. I use this for when we go hiking. It just fits everything I need. My water bottle, some snacks, my phone, anything else I need, like lip balm. I love this, so I'm going to bring that because, again, we do plan on going on walks and hikes and things like that. And then this is a bag that I'm not going to talk about right now because this is something I'll talk about in the US, but I have to bring this with me for some content. And I'm also going to bring my black tote bag. It's nothing fancy, but again, I'm trying to pack light, and I just wear that tote bag like everywhere, so it fits everything I need. So that's that for now. I guess I should decide on what pajamas I'm going to bring, although again, I do have some in the US, but I can do that now, I guess. Might as well. All right, everyone, so today is Monday, and tomorrow I'm leaving, so I've officially narrowed down everything I'm bringing, so this is it for the clothing. As I said, I've got stuff in the US, so I'm all good. So I think it is time to start putting this stuff in the suitcase. So what I want to do is, I mean, honestly, if you've seen any of my pack with me videos, I know so many people rave about packing cubes, and I used to think that they were great, but after using them a few times, I feel like it makes things harder for me. I know it keeps things organized, and if anything, I think it's great for that, but I don't think it saves much space for me, so I know my packing methods are always quite strange, but they work for me. So I'm just going to kind of put things in where they fit. So of course, all the clothing is going in there. I also want this bag to go in there. Maybe this, if it can fit, as well as like these silk scarves. Actually, I should probably decide which ones actually match some of these outfits, because I could probably leave some of these behind. Hair, what do you call it? Accessories, I can probably put in the suitcase if it fits as well. And makeup, I will probably put in my backpack. So I think that's that. I'm really nervous and excited. It's gonna be really great. So I'm gonna just kind of not do a whole lot of talking left in this video. I'm just gonna put the camera on a tripod, put things in my suitcase, and we're gonna get going. everyone. So for once in my life, everything fits in the suitcase. Also, I measured the suitcase because I just had to make sure that with the airline I'm flying, this was okay. But we did fly with the same airline on the way here, so all is good. It is the perfect size, thankfully. It's quite a heavy suitcase, which is odd, but it's probably just the frame of it or something on the inside. So everything fits. I put my tote bag in this little annoying little divider type thing. It's quite annoying, but it's fine. This is also not my suitcase. I actually need to buy new luggage. I don't know if I mentioned this. I desperately need like really good recommendations on suitcases because I feel like Tom and I have kind of cracked the code on what a good suitcase is. I think, and not everyone's going to agree with me, but if you've ever traveled before, especially internationally, you know how important a good suitcase is. And again, as someone who tends to overpack, I like to have a good checked bag and carry-on. So I think Tom and I have cracked the code. So we always feel like a carry-on that is a hard cover or like hard case, unlike this one, is the best. And then a soft checked bag actually makes more sense because the checked bags always end up scratched, cracked, damaged when they're a hard one. So if you get like a soft fabric one, it's gonna be probably better protected and it'll last probably a lot longer. But carry-ons can kind of be either or, but I think a hard carry-on suitcase would work. And unfortunately, this one only has 2 wheels. I recommend getting 4 wheels. It just makes traveling so much easier. But again, I just kind of have to deal with it this trip around just because I haven't had the chance to buy new ones. But if you have recommendations, please let me know. I don't want to spend a fortune, but I don't mind spending a good amount if they're going to last a long time. So that's me. But anyway, so yeah, other than my clothing, what else is going to go in here is possibly my electronics bag. So the one that I showed you, hold on, everything's tangled, but this bag with all of my wires and everything, if I can fit that right on top, that will go here. And then also, I think my hair accessories could probably just go right on top as well. Because again, anything that's going to be in my backpack is going to be on my shoulders for hours and hours. So I'd rather not do that. So anything that can go in here, I'm going to put it in here. It is officially time to get going. It was a bit stressful finishing up with the packing because even though all my clothing fit, I have a lot of other things like my electronics and hair stuff that just take up space and it makes it heavy, but we're gonna go with it. It does zip up, thank God. And I guess it's time to go. So I have all my things there. I've got my things in my backpack. I still have to put my liquids in here. But that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. I hope it wasn't too hectic toward the end. I just can't include every little thing I do because it's just like I said, it gets too stressful toward the end. But thank you for watching and I will see you in the US.